Okay. Just Prabhuji, ওই বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুর Prabhuji, I don't get anywhere. Yeah.
Yes. Ready, Mataji?
Okay, Prabhuji. Okay, Mataji, is Vaishnava Thakur bhajan?
Yes, Mataji, it's okay. I will try, Mataji.
Okay. O he Vaishnava Thakura, Doyara Sagara, Idasi Karuna Kori.
ও হে বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুর দয়ার সাগর এ দাসে করুণা করি
O he Vaishnava Thakura, Doyara Sagara, Idasi Karuna Kori.
ও হে বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুর দয়ার সাগর এ দাসে করুণা করি
দিয়া পাদ ছায়া সদা হইয়া মায়া তোমার চরণ ধরি
দিয়া পদ ছায়া শোধ হে আমারে তোমার চরণ ধরি
দিয়া পাদ ছায়া সদা হইয়া মায়া তোমার চরণ ধরি
দিয়া পদ ছায়া শোধ হে আমারে তোমার চরণ ধরি
ও হে বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুরা দয়ার সাগরা এই দাসী করুণা করি
ও হে বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুর দয়ার সাগর এ দাসে করুণা করি
ছায়া বিগতমি ছায়া দোষ সরি ছায়া গুণ চাহ দাসে
ছয় বেগোদমি ছয় দোষ শোধি ছয় গুণ দেহ দাসে
ছায়া বিগতমি ছায়া দোষ সহি ছায়া গুণ দেহ দাসে
ছয় বেগোদমি ছয় দোষ শোধি ছয় গুণ দেহ দাসে
ছায়া সৎসঙ্গ দেহ হি আমারে বসাছি সঙ্গের আসে
ছয় সৎসঙ্গ দেহ হে আমারে বসেছি সঙ্গের আতে
ছায়া সৎসঙ্গ দেহ হি আমারে বসাছি সঙ্গের আসে
ছায় সৎসঙ্গ দেহ হে আমারে বসেছি সঙ্গের আসে
ওহে বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুরা দয়ার সাগর এ দাসে করুণা করি।
ওহে বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুর দয়ার সাগর এ দাসে করুণা করি।
একাকী আমারা নাহি পায়া বালা হরিনাম সংকীর্তনে।
একাকী আমার নাহি পায় বল হরিনাম সংকীর্তনে।
একাকী আমারা নাহি পায়া বালা হরিনাম সংকীর্তনে।
একাকী আমার নাহি পায় বল হরিনাম সংকীর্তনে।
তুমি কৃপা করে সদাবন বিন্দু দিয়া দেহ কৃষ্ণ নাম ধানে।
তুমি কৃপা করি শ্রদ্ধা বিন্দু দিয়া দেহ কৃষ্ণ নাম ধনে।
তুমি কৃপা করে সদা বিন্দু দিয়া দেহ কৃষ্ণ নাম ধানে।
তুমি কৃপা করি শ্রদ্ধা বিন্দু দিয়া দেহ কৃষ্ণ নাম ধনে।
ওহে বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুরা দয়ার সাগর এ দাসে করুণা করি।
ওহে বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুর দয়ার সাগর এ দাসে করুণা করি।
কৃষ্ণ সে তোমারা কৃষ্ণ দিতে পারো তোমার শক্তি আছে।
কৃষ্ণ সে তোমার কৃষ্ণ দিতে পারো তোমারও শক্তি আছে।
কৃষ্ণ সে তোমারা কৃষ্ণ দিতে পারো তোমার শক্তি আছে।
কৃষ্ণ সে তোমারও কৃষ্ণ দিতে পারো তোমারও শক্তি আছে।
আমি তো কঙ্গালা কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ বলি ধাই তব পাছে পাছে।
আমি তো কাঙ্গাল কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ বলি ধাই তব পাছে পাছে।
আমি তো কঙ্গালা কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ বলি ধাই তব পাছে পাছে।
আমি তো কাঙ্গাল কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ বলি ধাই তব পাছে পাছে।
ওহে বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুরা দয়ার সাগর এ দাসে করুণা করি।
ওহে বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুর দয়ার সাগর এ দাসে করুণা করি।
जय वैष्णव ठाकुर, वैष्णव ठाकुर, वैष्णव ठाकुर, जय वैष्णव ठाकुर।
जय वैष्णव ठाकुर, वैष्णव ठाकुर, वैष्णव ठाकुर, जय वैष्णव ठाकुर।
जय वैष्णव ठाकुर, वैष्णव ठाकुर, वैष्णव ठाकुर, जय वैष्णव ठाकुर।
जय वैष्णव ठाकुर, वैष्णव ठाकुर, वैष्णव ठाकुर, जय वैष्णव ठाकुर।
जय जय प्रभुपाद,
प्रभुपाद,
प्रभुपाद, जय जय प्रभुपाद।
जय जय प्रभुपाद, 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद।
जय जय गुरुदेव, गुरुदेव,
गुरुदेव,
गुरुदेव, जय जय गुरुदेव।
जय जय गुरुदेव, 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 जय जय गुरुदेव।
निताई गौरा हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल, निताई गौरा हरि बोल।
निताई गौर हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल, निताई गौर हरि बोल।
हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल, निताई गौरा हरि बोल।
हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल, निताई गौर हरि बोल।
अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की
जय
जय
जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की
जय
निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे।
हरि
हरि हरि
बोल।
बोल।
हरे कृष्ण।
It's
हरे
very
कृष्ण।
nice.
Thank
Very
you,
difficult.
Prabhuji. Thank you, Mataji. You sing very nicely, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna.
Very nicely.
So beautiful. Haribo.
हरि बोल।
Thank you, all of you.
All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hari Bol.
Thank you, Gargi Mataji. And Super Sundari Mataji. So beautiful. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, we shall move on. We got devotees going to join. We shall Mata join. Hare Krishna Prabhuji and Mataji. Thank you for now. Bless you, Prabhupada. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Sri Bolo Baisances, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, dear devotees.
Pawan Prabhuji, would you like to lead Mangalacharan prayers, Prabhuji? You are happy?
Sure,
And
Prabhuji.
we all follow behind you.
Sure, Prabhuji. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः।
ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य
तस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया
ज्ञानशलाकया
Chक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे
तस्मै
नमः।
श्रीगुरवे नमः।
श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्।
श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं
स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्।
वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवंश्च
वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं
कमलं
श्रीगुरुं
कमलं
वैष्णवंश
वैष्णवं
श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम्
श्रीरूपं
साग्रजातं
नाथान्वितं
सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम्
सजीवम्
साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवम्
तद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवम्
श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सह गणललिता श्री विशाखां वितांश्च
राधा कृष्णपादां
सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखां
हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेशा
हे कृष्ण
गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते।
हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबन्धो
दीनबन्धो
जगत्पते
जगत्पते
गोपेश
गोपेश
गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता
राधा
नमोस्तुते।
कान्ता नमोस्तुते।
सप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये।
काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी
वृन्दावनेश्वरी
वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि
वृषभानुसुते देवी
हरिप्रिये।
प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये।
वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः।
वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च
कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव
पतितानां
च
पावनेभ्यो
पतितानां
वैष्णवेभ्यो नमः।
पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः।
नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्ता स्वामिनीति नामिने।
ॐ
नमस्ते
विष्णुपादाय
ॐ
कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले
विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले
स्वामिनिति
श्रीमते
नामिने
भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनि नामिने।
नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादेशतारिणे।
नमस्ते सरस्वते देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे शून्यवादी
शून्यवादी
पश्चात्यादेशतारिणे।
पाश्चात्यादेशतारिणे।
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा।
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि
राधारा श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृन्द।
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम राम
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji, for giving me this opportunity. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, very beautiful, Prabhuji. Very nice. Thank you so much. We shall move to the next one, Chaitanya place. To have Prabhu Sachin Mataji to lead, we all follow behind.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु
Line by line, Mataji, we all follow behind.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। ओके वंदे गुरून् ईश भक्तान्
वन्दे
Guru
भक्तान्
Ishabhaktan
ईशावातारकन्
ईशामतावतारकान्
तत्प्रकाशांश्च तच्चक्तिः
Tatprakasham
तत्प्रकाशं च
Tatshaktihi
तत्शक्तिः
कृष्ण चैतन्य सम्यकम्
Krishna Chaitanya Sanyakam
वन्दे श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य
वन्दे
Vande Sri
चैतन्य
Krishna Chaitanya
नित्यानन्दौ सहोदितौ
नित्यानंद
Nityananda
नित्यानन्द
सहोदरौ
Sahodito
गौडोदये पुष्पवन्तौ
गौडोदये
गौडोदये
पुष्पवन्तौ
चित्रौ स्यन्दौ तमोनुदौ
चित्रौ स्यन्दौ तमोनुदौ
यद्अद्वैतं ब्रह्मोपनिषदि तदपि अस्य तनुभा
यद्वैतं
यदद्वैतं
ब्रह्मोपनिषदि
ब्रह्मोपनिषदि
तदप्यस्य तनुभा
तदप्यस्यतनुभः
या य आत्मान्तर्यामी पुरुष इति स अस्यंश विभावः
यामि पुरुष इति पुरुषांशविभवः
विभवः
षडैश्वरै पूर्णो यः भगवान् सा स्वयम् अयम्
षडैश्वर्यैः पूर्णो येह भगवान् स स्वयमयम्
नाचैतन्यात् कृष्णात् नाचैतन्यात् कृष्णात् जगति परतत्त्वं परम् इह
न चैतन्यात् कृष्णात् जगति परतत्त्वं परमिह
अनर्पिता चरिं चिरात् करुणाय वर्तिनः कलौ
अनर्पितचरीं चिरात् करुणयावतीर्णः कलौ
समर्पितुं उन्नतोज्ज्वल समर्पयितुम् उन्नजोज्ज्वल रसां स्वभक्तिश्रियाम्
समर्पयितुन्नतोज्ज्वलरसां भक्तिश्रियम्
हरिः पुराता सुन्दरद्युति कदम्बसन्दीपितः
हरिः कदम्बसन्दीपितः
सदा हृदयकन्दरे स्फुरतौ वहासचिनन्दनौ
सदा हृदयकन्दरे स्फुरतुवहतीनन्दनः
राधाकृष्णप्रणय विकृतिर्लादिनी शक्तिरस्मात्
राधा कृष्ण प्रणय विकृतिर्लालिनी शक्तिरस्मात्
एकात्मनौ अपि भुवि पुरा देहभेदं गतौ तौ
एकात्मनावपि भुवि पुरा देहभेदं गतौ तौ
अन्यात्मकं प्रकृतम् अधुना तद्वयं चैक्यम् आप्तम्
चैतन्याख्यं प्रकटमधुना तद्वयं चैक्यमाप्तम्
राधा भावद्युति सुवलितं नौमि कृष्णस्वरूपम्
राधाभावद्युतिसुलितं नौमि कृष्णस्वरूपम्
श्रीराधाय प्रणय महिमा किद्रोवानयैव
श्रीराधायाः प्रणयमहिमा चित्रोवानैव
आद्यो येनाद्भुत मधुरिमा किद्रोवा मदीयाः
स्वाद्यो येनाद्भुतमधुरिमा कीदृक्त्वा मदीयः
सौख्यं चास्य अनुभवतः कीदृशं वेति लोभात्
सौख्यं चास्यामदनुभवतः कीदृशं लोभात्
तद्भावद्ययः समजनी सचिगर्भ सिन्धौ हरिन्दौ
तद्भवद्वाद्यः समजनी सखी गर्भसिन्धौ हरिन्दुः
पञ्चतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं
पञ्चतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं
भक्तरूपास्वरूपकं
भक्तरूपास्वरूपकम्
भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं
भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं
नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं
नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम्
जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानन्दा
जय
जय जय श्री चैतन्य नित्यानन्द
जय द्वैत चन्द्र जय गौरभक्तवृन्द
जय
जय
चन्द्र
चन्द्र जय गौरभक्तवृन्द
नमो महावदन्याय
नमो महावदान्याय
कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते
कृष्णप्रेम प्रदायते
नाय कृष्ण चैतन्य
कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य
नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः
नाम्ने गौरात्मिषे नमः
कृष्णवर्णं तुषाकृष्णं
कृष्णवर्णं कृष्णं
कृष्णम्
साङ्गोपाङ्गास्त्रपार्षदम्
साङ्गोपाङ्गास्त्रपार्षदम्
यज्ञैः
यज्ञैः सङ्कीर्तनप्रायै
यजन्ति हि सुमेधसः
यजन्ति हि
जनिति हि
सुमेधसः
सुमेधशः
सुवर्णवर्णो हेमाङ्गो
सुवर्णवर्णो
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 हेमाङ्गो
अङ्गाश्चन्दनाङ्गदी
वराङ्गश्चन्दनाङ्गदी
वराङ्गश्चन्दनाङ्गदी
सन्न्यासकृच्चमः शान्तो
सन्न्यासकृतमशान्तो
सन्न्यासकृच्छमश्यान्तो
निष्ठा शान्तिपरायणः
निष्ठा
निष्ठा
निष्ठाशान्तिपरायणः
शान्तिपरायणः
कं करोति वाचालं
मूकं करोति
मूकं
वाचालं
करोति वाचालम्
अङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं
पङ्गुं लङ्घयते
अङ्गुं
गिरिं
लङ्घयते गिरिम्
पातमहं वन्दे
यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे
वन्दे
परमानन्दमाधवम्
परमानन्दमाधवम्
श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य ईश्वरम्
श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्यमीश्वरम्
चैतन्येश्वरम्
श्रीगुरुं
Please, sorry for the
दीनतारिणम्
श्रीगुरुं
Guru
दीनतारिणम्
Deenatarinam.
श्रीगुरुं
Sorry for the mistakes, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you, Mataji. Very nicely recited. Thank you so
Mataji.
much. Okay, so with that one, all our Mangalachan prayers are done. Okay, so we are moving to the next part. This is teachings of Lord Chaitanya, where we have been describing. We have come across the part that is Krishna's qualities, 64 qualities. Though it was a brief there in the teachings of Lord Chaitanya, chapter 14, but we have dived deep into those Krishna's qualities. And coming to the nectar of devotion, where we are going through all the qualities. So today we have come to the point, 64th quality, that is the last one. Of course, there are innumerable qualities of Krishna, but here just categorized into the highly in the top way is the 64. Okay, just to recap what were the qualities previously, at least one half. Krishna is heroic and compassionate, respectful, gentle, liberal, shy, and protector of surrendered souls, happy, and well-wisher of his devotees, controlled by love, all auspicious, most powerful, all famous, popular, and partial to devotees, very attractive to all women, all worshipable, all opulent, all honorable, the supreme controller, changeless, and all cognizant, ever fresh, and Sachitananda Vigraha, possessing all mystic perfections, Krishna's inconceivable potencies, and Krishna's body generates innumerable universes, and the original source of all incarnations. Krishna gives salvation to the enemies that he killed, that the attractor of liberated souls and performer of wonderful activities. Krishna is surrounded by loving devotees, and Krishna's attractive flute. So until attractive flute, we have discussed in the last session. And today we are going for Krishna's exquisite beauty. So these are the four qualities like the Rupa Madhuri, Venu Madhuri, Bhakta Madhuri, and also wonderful activities. What is Bhakta Madhuri is the loving devotees, performer of wonderful activities. Maybe Karya Madhuri. So he performs very beautiful pastimes. Okay, so now we shall go on into the 64th quality and start reading it. Okay, there are 5 paragraphs, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 paragraphs describing the beauty of Krishna. Can I request volunteers to take turns and then read each one paragraph, and then later we will discuss it a little bit briefly. Okay. Can I request who would like to go first?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Bhagavati Satyamata, do you wanted to read first paragraph?
Yes, Prabhuji. In the third canto, second chapter, verse 12 of Srimad Bhagavatam, Uddhava tells Vidura, my dear sir, Krishna's form was most wonderful when he appeared on this planet and exhibited the potency of his internal energy. His his wonderfully attractive form was present during his pastimes on this planet, and by his internal potency, he exhibited his opulences, which are striking to everyone. His personal beauty was so great that there was no necessity for his wearing ornaments on his body. In fact, instead of the ornaments beautifying Krishna, Krishna's beauty enhanced the ornaments. Krishna.
Very good. Thank you, Mataji. Usha Mataji, would you like to read second paragraph, Mataji, and third paragraph, Jai Mataji, and then fourth paragraph, Gayatri Mataji?
Okay, do you want me to start, Prabhu?
Yes, Mataji, second paragraph.
Okay, Hare Krishna. Regarding the attractiveness of Krishna's bodily beauty and the sound vibration of his flute in the 10th canto, 29th chapter, verse 40 of Srimad Bhagavatam, the Gopis addresses Krishna as follows. Although our attitude towards you resemble loving affairs with a paramount, we cannot but wonder at how no woman can maintain her chastity upon hearing the vibration from your flute. And not only women, but even strong-hearted men are subject to falling down from their position at the sound of your flute. In fact, we have seen that in Vrindavan, even the cows, the deer, the birds, the trees, everyone has been enchanted by the sweet vibration of your flute and the fascinating beauty of your person. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Great.
Prabhu.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Very nicely read. Okay, third paragraph.
In Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances. In Rupa Goswami's Lalita Madhava, it is said, one day Krishna happened to see the shadow of his beautiful form reflected on the jeweled foreground. Upon seeing this bodily reflection, he expressed his feelings. How wonderful it is that I have never seen such a beautiful form. Although it is my own form, still, like Radharani, I am trying to embrace this form and enjoy celestial bliss. This statement shows how Krishna and his shadow reflection are one and the same. There is no difference between Krishna and his shadow reflection, nor between Krishna and his picture. That is the transcendental position of Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. And Gayatri Mataji, would you like to read?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Yes. The above statements describe some of the wonderful reservoirs of pleasure within Krishna, as well as the transcendental qualities of his personality. The transcendental qualities of Krishna are compared to the ocean. No one can estimate the length and breadth of the ocean, but as one can understand the ocean's contents simply by testing one drop of it, so these statements will give us some understanding of Krishna's transcendental position and qualities. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Ramlal Prabhuji, please. Yeah.
Prabhuji, maybe he has pain, so will you allow me to read?
Yes,
Prabhuji?
Mataji. Yes, please.
Okay. In the 10th canto, 14th chapter, verse 7 of Srimad Bhagavatam, Lord Brahma says, my dear Lord, the inconceivable qualities, beauties, and activities which you have revealed by your presence on this planet cannot be calculated by any material measurement. If one even tries to imagine Krishna may be like this, that is also impossible. The day may come when the material scientist, after many, many births of, or after many, many years, will be able to estimate the atomic constitution of the whole world, or he may be able to count the atomic fragments that permit the sky, or he may even give an estimate of all the atoms within the universe. But still, he will never be able to count the transcendental qualities in your reservoir of transcendental bliss. Hare Krishna.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. So just to reflect with this one, so Rupa Goswami is describing Krishna's beautiful qualities here. So he is mentioning about the Uddhava statement, bringing to in order to support the Krishna's exquisite beauty. Krishna's beauty, he is so beautiful, he attracts everyone. So here from the Vidra's words, that let us just see that verse. So 3 to 12. So Yenmacha Leela Opaikum Swayogha Maya Balam Darsheta Gruhitam Maya Balam Darsheta Gruhitam Viswapanam Swasya Cha Saubhaga Saubhaga Adhehe Param Padam Bhoshana Bhoshanangam Param Padam Bhoshana Bhoshanangam. This is Param Padam. Param Padam is the supreme, ultimate stand. Bhoshana Bhoshanangam. He is the ornament of all the ornaments. Everyone wear the ornaments to decorate themselves. But here, in order to give the beauty to the ornaments, Krishna is appearing here, Bhoshana Bhoshanangam. He is the ornament of all ornaments. Okay, likewise, Vidra was glorifying Krishna's beauty here. Okay, can I request anyone to read this one, the translation and the first paragraph of the purport as well, please? Anyone would like to go? Gani, Pavan Prabhuji, want to go? Translation purport, first paragraph of the purport.
Sure, Prabhuji. Yeah. Hare Krishna. The Lord appeared in the mortal world by his internal potency, Yoga Maya. He came in his eternal form, which is just suitable for his pastimes. These pastimes were wonderful for everyone, even for those proud of their own opulence, including the Lord himself in his form as the Lord of Vaikuntha. Thus, his, Sri Krishna's, transcendental body is the ornament of all ornaments. Hare Krishna. Would you like me to read Purport as well, Prabhuji?
Yes, Prabhuji, please, first paragraph.
Okay. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada. Jai. In conformity with the Vedic hymns, Nityo Nityayanam Chetananam, the personality of Godhead is more excellent than all other living beings within all the universes in the material world. He is the chief of all living entities. No one can surpass him or be equal to him in wealth, strength, fame, beauty, knowledge, or renunciation. When Lord Krishna was within this universe, he seemed to be a human being because he appeared in a manner just suitable for his pastimes in the material world. He did not appear in human society in his Vaikuntha feature with four hands because that would not have been suitable for his pastimes. But in spite of his appearing as a human being, no one was or is equal to him in any respect in any of the six different opulences. Everyone is more or less proud of his opulence in this world, but when Lord Krishna was in human society, he excelled all his contemporaries within the universe. Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai. Thank you, Prabhuji. So next one is the so there very beautiful pastimes here discuss so many places about the Krishna's beauty. So this is whenever the beauty is described by the woman, that will be so beautiful. So let us see how Dwaraka, Hastinapura women, they're glorifying Krishna when he was leaving to Dwaraka from Hastinapura. So there, one of the statement, um, there is one, this is like, yes, this is Ahobata Swar Yashishah Tiraskari कुशस्थली पुण्यस्करी भुवहं पश्यन्ति नित्यं यदनुगृहेषितं स्मितावलोकं स्वपतिं स्म यत्प्रजाः. So the people of Dwaraka, they get an opportunity to see Krishna every moment. He glances them and favors them with sweet smiles. Okay, this is one of the statement we would see. And coming back to the sloka here, the first paragraph. This one? Yes, this one. Yes. So this is Uddhava is describing the beauty of his personal beauty was so great that there was no necessity for his wearing ornaments on his body. So that is instead of ornaments beautifying Krishna, Krishna's beauty enhanced the ornaments. The Param Padam Bhoshana Bhoshanangam. And one of the statements of Brahma in the Brahma Samhita, चिंतामणि प्रकरत धनुषकल्पवृक्ष लक्षावृतेषु सुरभिरभिपालयन्तम् लक्ष्मी सहस्र शतसंभ्रम सेव्यमानं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि वेणुं क्वणन्तमरविन्ददलायताक्षं बर्हावतंसम् असिताम्बुध सुन्धराङ्गं कन्दर्पकोटिकमनीय विशेषशोभं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आलोलचन्द्रकलसद्वनमाल्यवंशी रत्नाङ्गदं प्रणयकेलिकलाविलासं श्यामं त्रिभङ्गललितं नीतप्रकाशं गोविन्दम् आदिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि. Again, आलोलचन्द्रकलसद्वनमाल्यवंशी रत्नाङ्गदं प्रणयकेलिकलाविलासं श्यामं त्रिभङ्गललितं नीतप्रकाशं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि. The Brahma's very beautiful prayers glorifying Krishna, how he stands in a beautiful form. So Sundarangam, very beautiful form. The few reflections here, and again, same with Uddhava describes Krishna's beauty. When Krishna was present in the Kurukshetra battle, everyone are looking at Krishna's beautiful form, and they're not feeling even the pain also, because one side Arjuna is throwing arrows and they're looking at Krishna's beauty and going back to Godhead. in such a way, Tataiva Chane Naralokavira Yahava Krishna Mukaravindam Netrepi Bhanto Naina Viramam Padasraputaha Padamapurasya. Padasraputaha Padamapurasya. Arjuna is purifying their bodies with his arrows. And Padamapurasya, they're all leaving their body and going back to, some of them going back to Godhead according to their nature. But at least they are going to the heavens, minimum. This is Tataiva Chanya Naraloka Veera Yahava Krishna Mukaravindam Netre Pibhanto Nainabhiramu. They are drinking the beauty of Krishna with their eyes. Netre Pibhanto Nainabhiramam. Yes, so that is how they are glorifying the beauty of Krishna. So Uddhava is glorifying. And in the second paragraph, regarding the attractiveness of Krishna's bodily beauty and the sound vibration of his flute in the 10th canto, 29th chapter, verse 40 of Bhagavatam, Gopis address Krishna. So let us go into that shloka here. I think is that chapter 10, 10th canto, 29th chapter. 20. Yes, this one. Can anyone, Gauranga Mataji, would you like to read this translation, Mataji? If not available, they will
Hare
find.
Krishna Prabhuji. His mute is not
Yes, Mataji.
open this way.
Yeah.
Okay, Prabhuji. Dear Krishna, what woman in all the three worlds wouldn't deviate from religious behavior when bewildered by the sweet, drawn out melody of your flute? Your beauty makes all their words auspicious. Indeed, even the cows, birds, trees, and deer manifest the static symptom of bodily here uh, standing on in when they see your beautiful form. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Sorry for mistake.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. So here, this gopis, they are speak all women. They're glorifying Krishna. That how beautiful he is and how melody of your glorifying his sound coming from the flute. And says deviate. What woman in all the three worlds wouldn't deviate from religious behavior when bewildered by the sweet drawn out melody of flute? So this is how they're making the comments. So how beautiful form Krishna is, everyone are attracted. And indeed, even the cows, birds, trees, and deer manifest the ecstatic symptoms of bodily hate standing on end when they see your beautiful form. Okay, this is what here Prabhupada is describing about this shloka. Everyone, not only the human beings, Krishna is attractive to all the birds, beasts, animals, deer, and everyone, even the trees. Okay, that is here. Okay, just going through one by one, and then later on we'll come to the devotees. I will ask devotees to share your reflections and to bring out your examples, because to glorify Krishna, even though millions of moods are not sufficient, at least I'll request devotees one by one. So next example is in Rupa Goswami's Lalita Madhava. This is again, Rupa Goswami has composed many other Vidagdha Madhava, Lalita Madhava. Some of the books, they are very small ones and very beautiful ones, but we shall go through those ones. It is kind of a drama kind of thing and small kind of poems and glorifying Krishna and Radha and his pastimes. We always read those names here, but we never get a chance to read the book as it is. Okay, so here about Krishna looking his beautiful form, his shadow on the jeweled floor, reflected on the jeweled foreground, and then seeing how beautiful his form is. So Krishna looking his form, and then he is liking, and that's why Radharani is liking. So I'm also trying to embrace this form and enjoy celestial bliss. This is mood of Krishna. Krishna's form is so beautiful. He attracts he himself. Okay, that is one point. And then further in the next paragraph, the above statements describe some of wonderful reservoirs of pleasure within Krishna as well as the transcendental qualities of his personality. So these qualities are compared to the ocean, ocean of qualities. Now here we are discussing 64 qualities, but they are innumerable. So no one can estimate the length and breadth of the ocean, but as one can understand ocean's content simply by testing one drop of it. So these statements will give us some understanding of Krishna's transcendental position. Okay, that is again it is नान्तमिदाम्यहम् अमी मुनियोग्रजास्ते माया बलस्य पुरुषस्य कुतो वराये गायन् गृणन् गायन् गुणान् शेषोदनापि शेष Bhagavan Adideva Sheshodanapi Samavasya Nasya Param. Even though he was glorifying his Anantadeva, glorifying with thousands of mouths, but still Nasya Param, he couldn't complete all the glories of Krishna. Gayan Gunan Dasasadarana Adidevaha Sheshodanapi Samavasya Nasya Param. Nasya Param, he could not complete the innumerable qualities. And then further, Lord Brahma is saying, my dear Lord, the inconceivable qualities, beauties, and activities which you have revealed by your presence on this planet cannot be calculated by any material measurement. This is 10th canto, 14th chapter. I think I have opened it. Yes. So this is again Brahma's player. And then perhaps even the shining molecules radiant from the sun, the stars and other luminaries, they may calculate, but not Krishna's qualities. But among these learned men, who could possibly count the unlimited transcendental qualities possessed by you? The Supreme Personality of Godhead could have descended onto the surface of the earth for the benefit of all living entities. Okay, so just to bring in few more, one paragraph here. Okay, can I request Gayatri Mataji to read this purport to me, please? Just a few minutes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Srila Sanatana Goswami explains that Lord Krishna is Gunatma, the soul of all superior qualities, because he gives them life. For example, one may discuss in an abstract way such qualities as generosity, intelligence, and mercy. But they come to life only when a living person exhibits them. Thus, Lord Krishna is Gunatma because he descends to the material world and re-establishes religious principles by exhibiting all godly qualities himself and inspiring them in others. A living entity who develops the transcendental qualities found in the Lord receives immeasurable benefit and eventually goes to the Lord back to his own abode, where all living beings are liberated and fully endowed with the transcendental nature. Should I continue, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Srila Sanatana Goswami further explains that the Lord manifests a specific spiritual quality for the benefit of each living entity. Since there are innumerable living entities within the confines of the material creation, the Lord manifests infinite qualities. Thus, every conditioned soul can appreciate the Supreme Lord in a particular way. The example is given here that even if the most learned scholars could someday count the particles of earth, snow, and light, they would still fail to understand the qualities of the Lord. In this example, earth, snow, and light are progressively more subtle. Thus, it is to be understood that there is an increasing difficulty in counting their virtually infinite particles. According to Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakura, great personalities like Lord Sankarsana actually have counted the number of atoms on the earth and even the molecules in the entire universe. Yet, even such a personality as Sankarsana, who has been continuously chanting the glories of the Lord since time immemorial, has not even approached a final count of those glories. Lord Krishna exhibits his most astonishing qualities during his childhood pastimes in Vrindavana, where he steals butter from the cowherd ladies, dances with his girlfriends, and plays with his cowherd boyfriends as their most dear companion. Although appearing like ordinary human activities, such sublime pastimes embody Lord Krishna's immeasurable and innumerable beautiful transcendental qualities, which are the life and soul of the pure devotees. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. So, in the Lord also mentioning in the Bhagavatam, third canto, 9th chapter, we were going through in the morning sessions. There he also asks Brahma that everyone, uh, he tells that, what is that shloka comes from in the morning we have this one, Puttena tapasai dhanai yoga samadhina radham nishreshan pumsam mat pritihi tattva. After that, he also says one thing, Aham atmanam dhataha preshtaha san presamapi ato mayratin kudya dehadihi yat kute priyaha. So it is very beautiful thing. I am the super soul of every individual soul. I am the supreme director and the dearest. People are wrongly attached to the gross and subtle bodies, but they should be attached to me only. See how here Lord is saying, fine, it is like they should be attached to me only. Attached to me only. They should not like anyone. This is Ato Mayratin Kudya Deha Dihyat Kude Priyaha. And he says, Aham Atmanam Dataha. Aham Atmanam Dataha. Preshtaha San Presamapi. This is Preshtaha. Priya Presi Preshta. Preshta is the topmost loving. So Preshtaha, the dearest, dearer, dearest. Preshtaha. San Presamapi. Ato Mayratin Kudya Dehadihi Yat Krute Priya. They should attach to only me. So this is how he is mentioning attached to me only, not anyone else, not to their family and everything else. What to speak of anything of this material world, but they should be attached to me only. This is how Lord is saying here to Brahma. Can request Jay Mataji to read the first paragraph of it, just and then later on we go and ask all the devotees.
Yes, Hare Krishna. The Supreme Lord, the personality of Godhead, is the dearest in both the conditioned and liberated states. When a person does not know that the Lord is the only dearmost object, then he is in the conditioned state of life. And when one knows perfectly well that the Lord is the only dearmost object, he is considered to be liberated. There are degrees of knowing one's relationship with the Lord depending on the degree of realization as to why the Supreme Lord is the dearmost object of every living being. The real reason is clearly stated in Bhagavad Gita 15.7. Mamevamsho jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatanaha. The living entities are eternally parts and parcels of the Supreme Lord. The living entity is called the Atma and the Lord is called the Paramatma. The living entity is called Brahman and the Lord is called the Brahman or the Parmeshwara. Ishvara Paramaha Krishnaha. The conditioned souls who do not have self-realization accept the material body as the dearmost. The idea of the dearmost is then spread all over the body, both concentrated and extended. The attachment for one's own body and its extensions, like children and relatives, is actually developed on the basis of the real living entity. As soon as the real living entity is out of the body, even the body of the most dear son is no longer attractive. Therefore, the living spark or eternal part of the Supreme is the real basis of affection and not the body. Because the living entities are also parts of the whole living entity, that supreme living entity is the factual basis of affection for all. One who has forgotten the basic principle of his love for everything has only flickering love because he is in Maya. The more one is affected by the principle of Maya, the more he is detached from the basic principle of love. One cannot factually love anything unless he is fully developed in the loving service of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Yeah. Um, I think there is a few more, two more paragraphs, I think, but anyways, it will be too much of reading. It is again beautiful only, but we shall reflect on the Krishna's beauty here. Okay, I shall ask. So this is what here Prabhupada is bringing here in these descriptions. And one of the statements of Brahma in the Vaikuntha descriptions, Atropusistimiti cha busmitam indirayaha swanam dhiya virichitam bahusauštavadhyam mahyam bhavasya bhavatam cha bhajantamangam nemo niriksha navitrupta drusho mudakaihi. He says to the Brahma says to all the demigods describing the Vaikuntha and the Lord's beauty there. He says, Atropustum iticha busmitam indriyayaha. So he is most beautiful than Indira, Laksh goddess of fortune. And in such a way, he is attractive. All his devotees are also, as per devotees' expectations, Swanam Diya Virichitam Bahusaustavadhyam. His body is very strongly built and more beautiful than the goddess of fortune. Such kind of beautiful form, Mahyam Bhavasya Bhavatam cha Bhajantamangam. And it is for me and for you and also for Lord Shiva. Mahyam Bhavasya Bhavatam cha Bhajantamangam. It is a worshipable form for everyone. So Brahma is mentioning. So how and then the four Kumaras, Nemur Niriksha Navitrutta Dusho Mudakaihi. The four Kumaras, they are looking at the beautiful form of the Lord and drinking the beauty of the Lord. And then they bend their heads at the lotus feet of the Lord. Nemur Niriksha Navitrutta Dusho Mudakaihi. There is no bounds for their happiness. Here, likewise, that is Brahma statements. One of the Narada's statement is तरुणं रमणीयाङ्गं मरुणेष्टेक्षणाधरं प्रणताश्रयेण रम्नं शरण्यं करुणार्णवं तरुणं रमणीयाङ्गं aruneshte kshanadharam. Again, describing beauty of Krishna. Okay, so let me ask you, the devotees, to share your reflections on Krishna's beauty. Can I request Sita Sundari Mataji to share and give any glimpse of Krishna's beauty, Mataji, in your own words? So, every devotee given 2 or 3 minutes, so you can just add, and then later on, when we have got time, we'll go more. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Krishna's beauty is inconceivable, and we don't have words to explain. Like Radharani's friend, I can't remember the name. Once she was telling, today I saw Krishna's from top to bottom, from his crown to that until the toe. So Radharani, she could not explain anything. She was only telling that you are so fortunate, but I never finished. If I start from his toe, my eye is like stuck there. whatever I saw him, with what part I start, so my eyes always stuck there. I never could finish to see his whole body. So how beautiful he Krishna himself. So this is the source of all beauty. In Brahma Samhita, it's mentioned that Akhilam Rasamrita Murati. So Ananda Buddhi Vardhanam. Whenever we look at him, our bliss is increase and increase. So he is source of all knowledge, Sat Chit Ananda. So he is all attractive, not only for human being, but all animals, even the sages also, demigods, all of them are bewildered by the beauty of Krishna. So and his beauty is not material. His beauty is transcendental, ever transcendental. And his beauty always reveals the supremacy, and it enhance the rasa. Whenever we see pure devotees, they only can enjoy his roop rush and madhurya. So I am giving a platform to others also. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. We see that rasa is coming from the mouth describing Krishna. Very beautiful, Mataji.
I wish I could.
Yeah.
Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. During you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah, would you like to give descriptions of Krishna's beauty in your own words, Mataji? How you wanted to glorify Krishna's beauty?
Yes, Prabhuji. Krishna is very beautiful. So he is never being old. He look like very young and very beautiful. Is he had 6 Aishwarya, so he is always beautiful, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
And we need to search next to Krishna, Radharani is also there, Mataji.
Yeah.
We need to give
Yeah,
Radharani.
with Radharani, most beautiful.
Yes. So Krishna is Madana Mohana, Radharani is Madana Mohana Mohini. Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Usha Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Sorry, Prabhu. How we can explain Prabhu Krishna's beauty in the words? Just looking at the Krishna and Radharani is so beautiful, and then we just can see all the time, see them. But it's very difficult to describe in the word Prabhu how many qualities Krishna have, and then Krishna is all about that Radharani. So Krishna always attracted to Radharani, and then Krishna always likes to please Radharani. And Radharani is always looking for the Krishna's pleasure all the time. She is making the food or anything, then he whatever the pleasure of Krishna. So in each other, without Radharani, we can't imagine, and without Krishna, we can't imagine Radharani. So it's like both one and another. Prabhu. It's so beautiful, Sachitanand, as Mataji says, always, always, all the time when you see them, morning is different. And when you see that Sayanati is different, and the Bogati, every time when you see him, it's completely like, it's changing. You can see. So It's so beautiful, Prabhu. When you go to temple and just like you can see him and then all the time you can just sit in front of him and just watch Krishna and Radha. So, so this Prabhu.
Thank you, Mataji. So beautiful. Very nicely explained. This is how that is the reason. Mad darshana avadihi. Brahman shreya parishramaha. Mad darshana avadihi. That is the topmost thing. He also says Brahma. He tells to Brahma. Varam varya badhante vareshi ma abhivanchitam. You ask any benedictions I will give. But know that Brahman shreya parishramaha. Mad darshana avadihi. Just coming and seeing me, that is the topmost benediction, topmost thing one can ask for. Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Okay, we'll hear from Pavan Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yeah, to describe Krishna, Krishna itself is like all attractive, isn't it? So the name itself says is all attractive. So firstly, I should go with Radharani, or else, she'll be angry. Oh no, he's not praising me and praising Krishna. So I'll go with Radharani. And Radharani is a very, very beautiful, gorgeous, and then Krishna himself fell for her. So that the most beautiful person fell for Radharani. You can assume how beautiful Radharani is. Yeah. And look at the composed look, and then the smile of Radharani, and the decorations, neck garlands, earrings, the flowers, and the dressing. Everything is kind of attractive. So if you just stand there and look at them, the sweetness is not only in the looks. The sweetness is in another form as well. The way how she loves Krishna. For example, even Krishna, like if we offer something to Krishna, we might think like he may not accept or not. So we can use one trick. We can tell Radharani that, hey, Radharani, please, if you tell to Krishna, he will definitely accept the food we offer. Uh, and we can ask Radharani that, oh, can you please tell Krishna that accept this food? If I give straight away, he may or may not accept. But once if you say, he will for sure accept without telling no. So that way, there's a beauty in the heart as well. So that's how close Radharani is to Krishna is. So we can utilize that in our bhakti as well. So after knowing those secrets, we can apply and try and get close to Krishna this way. And then coming to Krishna, as the name itself says, all attractive. So this reminds me one of the kirtan like Adaram Maduram Vadanam Maduram Nayanam Maduram Hasitam Maduram Hridayam Maduram Gamanam Maduram Maduradipate Akilam Maduram. So it's like everything, his face, lips, and eyes, smile, everything is sweet. His heart is sweet. His necklaces is sweet. His bends on the hips is sweet. The way he carries flute is sweet. The smile is sweet, and the hair is sweet, the decorations are sweet, the looks are sweet, his deeds are sweet, the singing is sweet. you know and it's like gopis are sweet, the gopas are sweet. I just yeah, when Mataji was talking, I was just looking at that kirtan as well, so it feels like so good. The Adaram. So that describes everything about Krishna. And just now I'm looking at that Kirtan as well. So when looking at that, so it just describes like how sweet the Krishna is, Lord. Not only that, it's like especially the pastimes, how sweet they are. Did you remember Krishna used to cry when he was a small kid? Imagine a Yashoda Mata running with a stick behind him, and Krishna started crying. How sweet. He does a lot of leelas, and to and shown us like how the Vatsalya Bhava of Yashoda Mata goes beyond the limits, and then he acted like a very, very innocent child, and then even in Damodar Leela, it's like he does like cry, but there's a lot of meaning behind that. That is sweet as well. And then everyone, but even when Nanda Maharaj bought Krishna, all the gopis, gopas were standing outside, and everyone want to see Krishna. And uh, yeah, and if we talk about like Lord Shiva, he himself wanted to see Krishna, so he waited like for 3 days. Yashoda Mata was like, "I'm not gonna. If you go near to him, he's gonna be like afraid." So and like Lord Shiva has to wait 3 days to see his beautiness. So how eager Shiva was to see Krishna. So that itself says how beautiful Krishna he is, like the whole world. And then there is no measure at all. So it's like a divine energy. And then Radharani is also like just a divine energy from Krishna. So we can just imagine how beautiful both are. So so what else I can explain in my words? It's all like all the big poets before did really their best to describe Krishna, and then gopis have described very very beautifully with their Geet as well. So about Krishna. So we're not that big poet, but at least we can learn from that and imagine Krishna with their words, how they have described him, all the stutis, and then yeah, especially the lotus feet itself. Yeah, as we're looking at the lotus feet, so the feet itself, if you just stare at that, so it's like you forget the whole world, and then that will give you answers as well. Maybe bring you peace, and you know that's all. Everyone strives to at least offer their obeisances or serve the lotus feet, you know so that they can just attain Krishna. So imagine looking Krishna straight into the eyes. So yeah, that's what I can say. Hare Krishna.
Yeah,
Thank you, Prabhuji, for
very
giving me this
beautiful, Prabhuji.
opportunity to describe.
So sweet. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
It's so beautiful, Prabhuji. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Mataji.
Very nice. Okay,
And there is another bhajan also, Prabhuji, that at that time, so there were two parrots. One name was Shuk and another was Shari. They
Mhm.
always did conflict. They told that Shuk
Yeah.
is always on Krishna's side and Shari is always like glorify Radharani. So they had conflict that my Krishna is like that,
Yes.
and Shari told that my Radha, due to my Radha, Krishna is that. So maybe one day I will
Mataji, shall we
try
sing that
to.
one, Mataji? So after Mataji is all sharing their
Yeah,
reflections,
yeah,
we'll
sure,
sing at the
sure.
end.
I'll
Thanks,
try.
Mataji.
I'll try
Sure.
till.
Really
Yes.
good to hear that, Mataji. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you, Mataji. Gayatri Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. Most of the points, Pavan Prabhuji already covered a lot of points. But yes, Prabhuji, Krishna and Radha both are so beautiful. So our eyes, the moment you see them, like constantly, you want to keep looking at them all the time. You don't want to take your eyes off of them. And also, I was thinking of one song which is in Kannada, which says, Kangalidhyatako Kaveri Rangana Nodada Kasturi Rangana Nodada. Meaning, what is the use of having the eyes if you are not able to, if you never saw Krishna's beauty? Like Ranga, they are saying Ranga in, but Krishna, Ranga, mostly all same. But in Kannada, they are composing this song which says, what is the use if the eyes, the having eyes is waste if we don't see the beauty of Krishna and Radha? So basically that one, Prabhuji. And also, obviously, yeah, we want to constantly, they both are, when they look at each other, they both are reflecting their beauties into, like, on each other. So they both are so beautiful. And my favorite point always, like even Adishesha, he couldn't, he was telling from time immemorial, he's glorifying Krishna's beauty, all his activities, everything, but it is still not, it is never ending. So how much are we cannot even, little bit also we cannot tell about his beauty, Prabhuji. So thank you so much. And Adharam Madhuram, I was thinking of that, and Prabhuji already told that is so sweet, like Krishna's lips. Everything is so sweet. Also, gopis also blamed Brahmaji that he made the eyes. There is a defect in Brahmaji's creation, and they said, "You made our eyes blink. We want to see Krishna constantly, and you made our eyes blink." So in that fraction of second, we are unable to see Krishna. So that's how beautiful he is. So thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Radharani Mataji.
Hari Bol Mataji, very beautiful. Thank you. And yeah, your bhajan, Ramlala Prabhu is telling, very beautiful.
Can we make it complete? That's great. Thank you, Mataji. Jai Mataji, please.
Oh, Hare Krishna. I am not at all good speaker like Pavan Prabhuji and Gayatri Mataji. Oh, they spoke so beautifully. But I mean, Krishna's beauty, I just can't even imagine. Like, I was thinking every time you show in the morning all the different temples and all the deities, and I look at the Krishna's face, and it's so beautiful in the sense the eyes, sometimes I look at all the eyes and they are so gentle, and there is no harshness in those eyes either. So for me, even that is captivating. And I was thinking that the sculptures, the devotees who have done these sculptures, the deities, how they must have been so blessed by Krishna, because Krishna's beauty is just, you can't even capture it. But he must have given them so much mercy that they all of them, whoever have done it, they have captured the beauty so well that every time we see it, we feel like, oh wow, this is something different, and I just can't get enough of it. And for me as well, it's like, the day has to start with that face, and that the feet, the way Krishna stands on that Tribhanga pose, and so kind, and the reddish hue on the feet, and the palms. That's all I can say. That for me, it's just so difficult to describe. But thank you so much, Pawan Prabhuji and Gayatri Mataji and all the rest who have already spoken so well. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. So nice to hear devotees glorifying Krishna. This is Kirtanadeva Krishnasya Mukta Sanghah Param Dajet. So beautiful, very nice.
And one more thing is the devotees who dress all these deities up as well. They must have so much imagination, so much effort, time, patience that they give when they dress all these deities up. So in order for all of us to appreciate with great awe and reverence all these deities, because without their help as well, I think, I mean, he would still look beautiful, but it enhances even more so when they dress them up so nicely, so beautifully. Each and everything is they pay so much attention to, from the crown, from the tilak, everything, the flute, the garlands. It's just like so much effort goes into it. So many people spend time making the garlands for these deities. And all the jewelry, the costume is just amazing. The backdrops as well, all matching. Everything is just matching, and Yeah, and Radharani's beauty, both of them, they complement each other. Thank you very much.
So nice. We can't stop hearing the glorification of Krishna and Radharani. So
Exactly,
beautiful.
and Mataji, you are right. And what is the reason behind? Because we think that the devotees who are dressing them, who are cooking for them, they are ordinary person. In our material eyes, they are ordinary devotee maybe, but Radha Krishna never comes alone. They come with their parshad, and they come with their gopis. Eternal pastime is going on. We think that they are ordinary devotee or people. So no, how they are gopi? That's why they can decorate themselves like that way. Otherwise, is it possible for ordinary person? It's never. So their position is in that stage. So we cannot imagine. It's inconceivable. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. So beautiful. And Ramlal Prabhuji, at least one word.
Yeah, Hare Krishna is wonderful, is very nice. Especially, I like to hear. Yeah, that is a Gayatri Mataji. The bhajan was so nice in the first line. I am eager to hear the complete whole bhajan is so nice, so sweet, really, really, very nice. Yeah, everyone is very nice and really very amazing. So wonderful. Thank you, Dandrat.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Okay, so the devotees, if you're all happy, so shall we hear the kirtan, that sound that the two parrots are, competitively glorifying Radha and Krishna.
I will try, Prabhuji. It will be first time, so please forgive me. It's not properly sang.
Kirtan name, Mataji?
Yeah, it's Brindabono Bilashini Rai Amader. The first line is like that.
Vrinda Vilasi.
Brindabana Bilashini.
One, two, three. Is this the one, Mataji?
I don't know that is it in Krishna Desire Tree or not.
This is Vrindavani Vilasini Radhe 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 Radhe
No.
Radhe Radhe.
Brindabono Bilashini Rai Amader.
Yes.
Like that.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Even that is it's Mataji.
Actually, it's competition.
Yeah. Okay, I will try, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji, please.
Okay, Hare Krishna. Brindabono Bilashini Rai Amader. রাই আমাদের আমরা রাই আমাদের বৃন্দাবন বিলাসিনী রাই আমাদের সুখ বলে আমার কৃষ্ণ মদন মোহন শাড়ি বলে আমার রাধা বামে যতক্ষণ নইলে শুধুই মদন বৃন্দাবন বিলাসিনী রাই আমাদের আমরা রাই আমাদের বৃন্দাবন বিলাসিনী রাই আমাদের সুখ বলে আমার কৃষ্ণ গিরি ধরেছিল শাড়ি বলে আমার রাধা শক্তি সঞ্চারিল নইলে পারবে কেন বৃন্দাবন বিলাসিনী রাই আমাদের সুখ বলে আমার কৃষ্ণ আমার কৃষ্ণের মাথায় ময়ূরেরও পাখা শাড়ি বলে রাধার নামটি তাতে লেখা ওই যে যাই গো দেখা বৃন্দাবন বিলাসিনী রাই আমাদের সুখ বলে আমার কৃষ্ণের চূড়া বামে হেলে শাড়ি বলে আমার রাধার চরণ পাবে বলে চূড়া তাই তো হেলে বৃন্দাবন বিলাসিনী রাই আমাদের সুখ বলে আমার কৃষ্ণ যশোদারও জীবন শাড়ি বলে আমার রাধা জীবনেরও জীবন নইলে শূন্য জীবন সুখ বলে আমার কৃষ্ণ জগৎ চিন্তামণি শাড়ি বলে আমার রাধা প্রেম প্রদায়িনী সে তোমার কৃষ্ণ জানে সুখ বলে আমার কৃষ্ণের বার্ষি করে গান শাড়ি বলে সত্য বটে বলে রাধার নাম নইলে মিছাই গান সুখ বলে আমার কৃষ্ণ জগতেরও গুরু শাড়ি বলে আমার রাধা বাঞ্ছা কল্প তরু নইলে কে কার শুরু সুখ বলে আমার কৃষ্ণ প্রেমের ভিখারি শাড়ি বলে আমার রাধা লহরী লহরী প্রেমের ঢেউ কিশোরী সুখ বলে আমার কৃষ্ণের কদম তলায় থানা শাড়ি বলে আমার রাধা করে আনা গোনা নইলে যেত না গো জানা সুখ বলে আমার কৃষ্ণ জগতেরও কালো শাড়ি বলে আমার রাধার রূপে জগৎ আলো নইলে আধার কালো সুখ বলে আমার কৃষ্ণের শ্রী রাধিকা দাসী শাড়ি বলে সত্য বটে সাক্ষী আছে বাসী নইলে হইতো কাশীবাসী সুখ বলে আমার কৃষ্ণ জগত জীবন শাড়ি বলে আমার রাধা মধুর জীবন নইলে কি থাকে জীবন সুখ বলে আমার কৃষ্ণ জগতেরও প্রাণ শাড়ি বলে আমার রাধা জীবন করে দান নইলে থাকে কি প্রাণ সুখ সারি দুজনারও দ্বন্দ্ব ঘুচে গেল, প্রেম ভরে সবে একবার হরি হরি বলো, হরি হরি বলো, এভরিবডি হরি বল।
Hari
Hari
bol.
bol, hari
Hari
bol,
bol.
hari bol.
Very, very beautiful,
Hari
Mataji.
Bol.
Hari
হরি
bol.
বল।
Ni chalo.
Hari bol.
Oh, very nice bhajan, but I
Yes,
could not
madam.
It was
properly.
beautiful, Mataji. It was very melodious, very
Yeah,
melodious, Mataji. So nice.
We shall
yeah.
read the translations as well, Mataji. We all take one like that.
Yes, sure.
Sita Sundari Mataji, would you like read the first one, Mataji?
Yeah, sure. The one who sports in Vrindavan is my Rai. My Rai, oh my Rai, Shyama is yours. Shuk. Shuk is telling, the male parrot says, my Krishna is the enchanter of Cupid. Sari says, only when Radha is on his left side. Otherwise, he is just a Cupid.
Very good. Thank you, Mataji. Gauringi Mataji,
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
second one.
Okay. Sukha says, my Krishna left of Govardhana hill. Sari says, my Radha empowered him to do so. Otherwise, he couldn't do it. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Mataji, Gayatri Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Sukha says, my Krishna wears a peacock feather on his head. Sari says, my Radha's name is on there. Just go and see. Hare Krishna.
Jai Mataji, please.
Shuka says, my Krishna's crown leans to the left. Sari says, yes, to touch my Radha's feet. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Pawan Prabhuji.
Sukha says, my Krishna is the life and soul of Mother Yashoda. Sari says, my Radha is in the left and soul of life. Otherwise, life is void. Hare Krishna.
Usha Mataji.
Yes, Bhagavad Gita. Shuka says, my Krishna is the Chintamani, a jewel that fulfills desire of the world. Sari says, my Radha is the giver of divine love, and even your Krishna knows this. Hare Krishna.
Yes. Um, Ram Lala Prabhuji.
Shuka says, my Krishna plays the flute. Shari says, it calls Radha's name. Otherwise, we could not hear of it. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji. Do you have Mridha Sasi Mataji to read? If not, that's all right. Sita Sundari Mataji again. 8th one.
Shuka says, my Krishna is the spiritual master of the world. Sari says, my Radha is a Kalpataru tree, desire tree. Otherwise, who is the spiritual master?
Gauringi Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Who is Nama Prabhuji?
9 Mataji.
Sukha says, my Krishna is the figure of love. Sari says, my Radha is the waves of love. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Usha Mataji, please.
Yes. Shuka says, my Krishna stays under a Kadamba tree. Sari says, only because my Radha comes and goes. Otherwise, he wouldn't stay here.
Thank you, Mataji. Pawan Prabhuji.
Sukha says, my Krishna is the black of the world. Sari says, my Radha is the light of the world. Otherwise, the black cannot be seen.
Very nice. Gayatri Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Sika says, my Krishna is the servant of Radhika. Sari says, you spoke the truth. As his flute is the witness. Otherwise, he would be a beggar. Hare Krishna.
Jai Mataji.
Yes, Sukha says, my Krishna is the life and soul of the world. Sari says, my Radha is the cool, sweet breeze. Otherwise, life cannot remain. Hare Krishna.
Very nice. Thank you. Yes, we'll read the next two and then finish it. Okay, Sukha says, my Krishna is the life and soul of the universe. Sari says, my Radha is the giver of life, otherwise life cannot remain. Sukha and Sari ended their argument filled with love. They chanted, Hari, Hari, Bol.
Hari, Hari,
Hari, Hari,
Bol.
Bol.
Hari, Hari,
Hari,
Bol.
Bol.
Hari
Hari, Bol.
Bol.
Thank you, Sita Mataji, for bringing this forward. Big Hari Bol to you. Hari Bol.
Hari, Bol.
Hari
Hari,
Bol. Hari
Bol.
All
Bol.
glories to Radha
Hari
Krishna.
Bol.
Hari, Bol.
All
Very good.
glories to Suk and Shari.
Hari Bol.
Yes, Radha.
Hari.
Hari Bol.
And this was,
Very good.
Sukdev, ne?
yes, is considered.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mataji. And that is how Krishna's beauty is so exquisite. That is the Rupa Madhuri, also sweet. Okay, so we cannot finish all of these things, but time will not allow us to stay. Again, we need to wake up in the morning. So if you're all happy, then we shall move to the next Nasimha prayers, and then we will conclude them. Okay, who would like to? Okay, Yugalastakam, yes. Krishna Prema Mayi Radha Rama Radha Prema Mayi Krishna. Yes, that is also beautiful. Very good. Thank you, Jai Mataji. Okay, so we shall move to the next lesson of praise. Gayatri Mataji, would you like to lead Mataji and we all follow behind?
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna. I will try that one, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नृसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युं नमाम्यहम् जय नरसिंहा श्रीनरसिंहा जय जय श्रीनरसिंहा प्रह्लादेन. How does it go, Prabhuji?
Prahladesha,
Jaya Padma.
Prahladesha
Jaya
Padma
Padma,
Jaya Padma
Mukha
Mukha Padma.
Padma,
Mukha Padmavringam. Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Prahladadayine.
Prahladadayine.
हिरण्यकाशीपूर्वक्षः
Hiranyakashiporvaka
शिलाटङ्कानखालाये
Shilatankanakaye.
इतो नरसिंहा परतो नरसिंहो
तो
Narasimha
Bharata
Bhagato
Narasimha
यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंह
Yato
Yato
Yato Yamitato Narasimha
बाहिर्नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो
Narasimha Hridaye Narasimha
नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपद्ये
Narasimhamadin Sharanam Prabhade
नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपद्ये
Narasimhamadin Sharanam Prabhade
तव करकमलवरे नखा अद्भुतशृङ्ग दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गम् केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
आकर कमलवरे
Nakha
नखा
Advaita
अद्भुतशृङ्ग तनुभृङ्गम् केशवद्रीता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
केशवद्रीपा नरहरिरूपा
Jai
जय
Jagadish
जगदीश
Hare
हरे
Jaya
जय
Jagadish
जगदीश
Hare
हरे जय
Jagadish
जगदीश हरे
जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव
Narasimhadev Jaya Narasimhadev Jaya Narasimhadev Jaya Narasimhadev
जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज
प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज
Prahlad
प्रहलाद महाराज
Jaya
जय
प्रहलाद
प्रहलाद
Maharaj.
महाराज
महाराज
जय जय प्रभुपाद
प्रभुपाद
प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय जय
Jaya Jaya
प्रभुपाद
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 प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद
प्रभुपाद
जय
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 प्रभुपाद
प्रभुपाद
जय जय गुरुदेव
गुरुदेव
गुरुदेव गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव
जय
Jaya
जय
जय
Jaya
जय गुरुदेव
गुरुदेव
गुरुदेव गुरुदेव
गुरुदेव
जय जय गुरुदेव
गुरुदेव
Nittai Gaura Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Hari
Hari Bol. Nittai Gaura Hari Bol.
Nittai Gaura Hari
Bol,
Hari
Bol. Nittai Gaura Hari Bol.
Shri Shri Nrsimha Bhagavan ki
Jai.
Ad Maharaj ki
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Nitai Gaura Premanande Hari
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 Bol.
Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Chaitanya
Krishna.
Mataji ki
Jai.
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki
Ki Jai.
Jai.
Hare
Very beautiful Mataji.
Yes, very
Very
good.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Mataji. Mataji.
Thank you,
Hare
ma'am.
Krishna.
And Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, we can say three loud horrible for Amaga Prabhu. It's, for
Hari
thanks.
Hari
Bol.
Bol.
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
So much dear devotee. So, and also today is we have completed Krishna's 64 qualities. So we are going back to the next teachings of Lord Chaitanya, like chapter 14. So now we have been covering these qualities for a few months. Okay, so just from next week onwards, we go back to teachings of Lord Chaitanya. Okay, so with that note, so we shall conclude our session for tonight.
Vanchakalpatarubhyascha
Kalpatarubhyaiva
कृपा
patithanam
सिन्धुभ्य एव च
pavanebhyo
पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः
Anantakoti Vaishnavrinda ki Srila
Jai.
Prabhupada
श्रील प्रभुपाद की
Jai.
जय
Jai.
हरि बोल
ki Bol.
Thank you so much.
Have a Krishna conscious night. Hari Bol.
Hare
Hari Bol, Mataji.